Hi, I'm John from Shiloh Tiny Homes. Today I'm going to give you a tour of our 25-foot model. It has a lot of really great features packed in that I think you're going to like. So let's start with the outside and I'll show you some. Alright, so we're at the front here and you can see that all Shiloh Tiny Homes have a lot of windows. We know that when you're living in a small space, it has to be a great space. And so to us, a great space has a lot of natural light. Makes it feel big, makes it feel open, makes you feel connected to the outdoors. So we've got a lot of natural windows coming in here. This is the bump out. You'll see the purpose of this when you get into the inside. We've got spruce here, lap siding, and that's sealed with 3 coats of poly. That's great. We've got LP smart siding here on the exterior. We've got argon-filled windows, very efficient, very smooth. And we have 5-inch overhangs to keep the rain off the building. That's a big bonus. And let's go around to the back now. Check this out. All right, so here we are at the back of the tiny home. And you can see we've got our 3-foot overhang. I call it your utility overhang. This is where we have the utilities protected out of the weather. You've got your 12,000 BTU mini split that really works great in this, super efficient. Also is a heat pump, so that works really well for dual purposes. Here's your panel on the outside, nice and clean. Doesn't take up space and get awkward inside. It's all nice, protected, clean here. You can see the power's coming in here now, and we've got our 140,000 BTU on-demand hot water heater. These are great, super efficient. It's amazing how little propane or gas, if you want to hook it up for that as well, this thing uses to get water all over your home. So this is nice because it keeps it clean, keeps it protected, and you know, I think the bump out looks pretty cool. Let's take a peek inside and see what's going on in here. Come on. All right. So as I was saying, a lot of natural light coming in here and a lot of visibility for nature and looking outside. We love bird watching out of our tiny home. But this is a great little space. You got room for a love seat sofa here. We've got a double window seat here with storage inside. This is your loft that, for the kids' loft, there's room for a twin bed and then some up there. Kids love this. This is like a fort up there for them. I just think that's a great little space. But you know, adults can use it too. It definitely can support them. We've got our eating nook here. Room for 2 bar stools or more. Great view of the window. We've got our mini fridge here with freezer and fridge. We've got our built-in burner, nice and clean looking. We've got our vent, which is a bigger deal in a tiny home than you might realize. It's important to get that heat out, as well as, you know, you're cooking in a small space, so you're moving that out quickly. A lot of tiny homes don't do that. It's a big deal. There's the indoor portion of the mini split. Very, very efficient, nice and cool in here. We custom make these barn doors to fit this space. Let's check out the bathroom. Alright, so here we are in the bathroom, and we've got a nice standard flush toilet here with the window, just nice and simple, clean. And on this side we've got lots of extra storage. You can't have enough storage inside of a tiny home, of course. And then we've got one of our deluxe washer dryer combo all in one unit. So this does washing and drying. Very, very nice, highly rated, great utility here. Room back here for a hamper or some shelves. Nice 24-inch vanity with mirror. And then probably one of my favorite parts of the tiny home is our Cadillac shower. A lot of people don't understand or know what Cadillac is. It's a natural lime plaster. Cadillac is Moroccan. It's thousands of years old. And Cadillac means to rub. And so this has been hand polished with stone to create a natural sealed finish. And it's mold proof, which is my favorite part about this. You know, I've seen really nice high-end tile bathroom showers and they're mold factories. It's hard to keep the mold off them. The grouts turn black. It's a shame. This is mold resistant. The lime is so alkaline that mold doesn't want to grow on it. It's breathable. It's very, very beautiful. This is the Rolls Royce of showers, Cadillac. So this came out great. We love these. That's really special. So moving upstairs, these are built in, obviously. Got lots of storage underneath here. And, you know, I like to use these spots as well in my tiny home. It's like another extra bonus window seat. There's another place you can talk with someone if they're at the sink or at the stove. They're cooking, you can look out the window. Just another extra bonus. We've actually got, if you count this one, we've actually got 3 window seats in there because I just love window seats. Let's go ahead and head upstairs. First thing you'll notice about this is that you can walk into this loft. We designed these so that you can stand in them. And I've built a lot of tiny homes for other companies where people who can't crawl into a loft to sleep at night just walk away. They're disappointed. They love tiny homes, but this is a deal breaker for them. It's a deal breaker for me. So these walk-in lofts are great. You can go all the way around here. We got a his and hers closets. We've got a window seat here from extra storage. We have some nice accent walls here and a window looking out. All of our loft windows facing the front side are egress rated, so safety there to get out in emergency. But this is where the bed goes. The bed goes here, and you know, it's a very nice, clean, large loft, a lot of space. So. Alright, so coming down from the master loft, you can see the secondary loft and some of the features there. You can see our ceiling fan. All of our tiny homes feature pine, tongue and groove ceilings. We have shiplap siding. One of the reasons we go with these is part of what we believe as builders is that we should not be building with anything toxic. And so we strive to the best of our ability to use natural materials. That's why we don't get into the drywall. We don't get into a lot of the toxic paints and sealers. We just do go as natural and quality as we can. Shiplap's a great option for that. One of the other things that's special, and maybe we'll get a shot of this, but we have hemp wool insulation inside these walls as well. Great to work with for the builders. Huge for the VOCs and the the toxic load of the building. A lot of our modern buildings are full of toxins just emitting every day. We spend all of our sleeping time and many of our waking time in a house, and so it needs to be a good safe place for us to breathe and feel good. Hemp wool is amazing for that regard. It's super efficient in terms of heating and cooling and keeping the temperature of the home stable. But more than that, it's not toxic. It's natural. It's breathable. Really great stuff. So we're proud to offer that at Shiloh Tiny Homes. I love these blinds built in so they can't break. Kids can't rough them up. They don't get dusty. You can adjust them both directions. Built into our doors. As I said, we have argon windows. These are great. Very smooth, very efficient. A lot of natural light coming in from the top as well. You know, you can have all the lights in here. In fact, let's just turn this light off. We don't have a lot of need for lighting during the daytime. We've got so much natural light coming in. A couple other things to note about Shiloh Tiny Homes. all of our tiny homes are built on customized trailers. They're not trailers that are modified or retrofitted to be tiny home trailers. They're specifically built. We pay an extra premium to have a quality trailer made exactly how we need it to be made for a tiny home to maximize its space, its heights, and it's very stable. We've got two 7K axles here, so this can load up to 14K, 14,000 pounds. Also, we've got a very beautiful metal roof on here, which is super reflective, super efficient. I've done roofs for a long time, and it's always been very, very hot work. I love these roofs because even in full sun, you can touch it and it doesn't burn your hand. It's just radiating that heat back, doesn't absorb it into the building. So again, very efficient to heat. That about does it for our tour today. Thanks for taking it with us. If you're interested in learning anything more about Shiloh Tiny Homes, there'll be links in the description. And reach out. We'd love to make one for you or someone you know that has a need. Thanks again.